What has God promised you? What has God promised you? Like, take a piece of paper, pause, like, write. Like, I really believe in writing, like, just write it down. Don't type. Find a piece of paper. What has God promised me? And write them down. 1, He promised me this. 2, He promised. What has He promised you? Because I truly believe that it's that time of the year when the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And in the beginning of the year, we can be very, very hopeful about the things that God can do. We have goals that we write down because it feels like it's a long time for God to fulfill. It's got 12 months to fulfill this, right? But usually when the year comes to an end and some of the things that you have prayed for are not yet fulfilled in the physical world, we can get a little bit wary. And sometimes we want to discard of it. We're like, you know what, maybe my prayer was a little bit too ambitious. Maybe I was just being unrealistic. And so that's the time when the enemy comes and steals destiny. Sometimes you're this close to the promises that God has for you. This close for God answering the prayers, your prayers, right? But then you're like, it's that time of the year, nothing's happening, It's just that's the reason why this time of the year sometimes feels so dreary, so heavy, so exhausting, because you feel like you fought, and nothing has happened. And so you literally give the enemy over, like you give your destinies, your prayers, you give it over to him willingly. Oh, my arme genies. So anyways, I'm just here to remind you, like, remind yourself what God has promised you. Doesn't matter what the circumstances look like. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. It doesn't matter how old you are. Okay? Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're hitting 40. It doesn't matter whether you're like, it doesn't matter. What has God promised you? Numbers. We're reading out of the book of Numbers today. Numbers 23:17. No? That's my Numbers. Let me read it for you as well, right? It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reminder of God's promises to us. What has God promised you, darling? Anyways, 23:19. God is not human that he should lie, not a human being that he should change his mind. Does he speak and then not act? Does he promise and not fulfill? God will fulfill his promises to you, okay? But sometimes you need to remind yourself of those promises. God will fulfill his promises to you.